Hey guys, this is April from MsMoMoLuvsSci, and I'm coming to you with a very quick video. I started to do a video tag about what I love about being a teacher, and I first saw it with the teacher tuber, the electrifying educator, and I'll link her video down below. And things changed. I live in Kentucky, and this is where Breonna Taylor was shot and killed by police officers. She was asleep and she heard knocking at her door, and she woke up confused, her and her boyfriend not knowing who was at the door, shot a gun, a warning shot to, I don't know, to scare the perpetrators away, not knowing it was the police, and the police turned and fired, and she was killed because she was shot 8 times. So it's been a rough few days, and I know a lot is going around, a lot is happening in a lot of our cities. So I thought that instead of doing the tag as I was normally going to do it, I decided to put a spin on it. So I'm still going to answer the first question about what I love about being a teacher. And hopefully you'll see why my love for teaching is a way that we can support all of the protesters that are fighting for justice and that are fighting for equal treatment. So the question one, the only question I'm going to answer from the tag is, what are 5 things I love about being an educator? And the first is relationships. I don't think you can be, I know you can't be an effective educator without building relationships. And in times like this, when the United States is in chaos, there's a lot of hurt, your students are going to come to school with that hurt. The people that are protesting in the streets are their families. It may be your students. And if you do not have relationships with your students, you're not going to be able to educate them. You have to educate the whole child and not just worry about the academics. So what I love about being an educator is that I'm in a position that I can see these wonderful faces, that I am in a position that I can help mold them through relationship building. Another thing that I love about being an educator is the influence that I have. This is not something I understood when I was a new teacher. I don't think I was focused on anything beyond the academics. I'm a science person and I'm ready to impart all my science knowledge on these wonderful young minds. But as I have grown as a person, as I have grown in my craft, and as I have learned about the history of education, my role as an educator, the influence I have is powerful. It is so powerful. I am not naive. I know a lot of the decision making, policy making happens outside of the classroom, but the power is definitely inside of the classroom. And the influence you have. You just think of all those beautiful faces you see on the news that are protesting, all these young people. Teachers have an influence. It's not just their home lives, it's them coming into class, your social studies class, and learning about the history of civil rights and learning about the power of protesting and the influence that you have assigning projects and just all kinds of assignments where they have to present themselves, where they have to communicate what they found, how they have to express themselves. That's influence, and you can definitely see it when you turn on the news and see all those beautiful young faces expressing themselves. What else do I love about being an educator? I love the community. If you've been watching my channel for any time, you know I've talked before that before I was a teacher, I was an epidemiologist. It was a nice career. The people I worked with were nice, but the community of teachers that I surround myself with is unlike any other community I've ever been a part of. And I can say the same with the YouTube teacher community. It's powerful. It's definitely influential, and it's necessary. And what else do I love about being an educator? I love those aha moments. If you are a teacher, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm already thinking, wow, how many aha moments are gonna come from this, from what's happening in our cities right now? And I'm a little bummed because I'm not gonna be there to see it face to face anymore in the classroom. But goodness, the conversations that are gonna happen when school finally resumes about what's going on in their cities, I think it's gonna be such a pivotal moment for not only the teachers, but for the students and their growth. And what else do I love about being a teacher? I love the creative side. And when I say creativity, I'm not talking about artistic, because I don't have an artistic bone in my body, but I love creating labs. I'm a science teacher by trade, and the way I communicate about how to investigate and how to discover things, I do that through the labs that I design. And that is all very special, and it really, really contributes to what I love about being a teacher. So that's it. I know